Hello. Yesterday I asked the question about quality. What's happened to quality? Has everything dumbed down in this modern day and age? And I thank you very much for your comments. It's much appreciated. I can't necessarily answer all of them. I don't get enough time, but I certainly read them, and it's fantastic to hear the differences of opinion that you make. So I appreciate that. In today's question, I'm following on this business about quality and things. And the question I'm asking is, does it matter where they're made? When you buy something, so much at the moment, of course, is made in China. And it is imported in, and we use it because it's relatively cheap. So much of the electronics and clothing and, well, such a huge thing. It seems that we have outsourced all our manufacturing to different countries rather than do it ourselves. Now, I remember growing up and there were things made in England, and they were actually stamped with made in England. And there was a sense of pride, a sense of satisfaction in buying something that was made in England. Unless, of course, it was rubbish. If it broke, if it was cheap and cheerful, if it didn't meet a certain quality, then I felt cheated. I felt embarrassed. I put my head in my hands and I thought, this isn't what England is about. Made in Britain, made in England, similar things. I would be proud about those things that were made in this country, but I would hate it if they were shoddy. It didn't seem to matter to me if something shoddy came from a different country, whether that be China or anywhere, because it wasn't England, it wasn't here. I felt that our craftsmen, our workmen, our manufacturing would produce something better. But then, as time went on, I noticed that made in England or made in Britain started to be a bit of an embarrassment, and the better products seemed to be coming from abroad, which was shameful. However, I'm not sure that that's the case anymore. I mean, we rarely make anything in this country, but I wonder whether that should change, whether we should start making things again and being proud. Now, I know, of course, people will say, but people can't afford things that have been made to a certain quality or a durability, made to last. They want something instant and instant gratification. And I take that on board. But why is it that people want instant gratification? What happened to make us want something that is just doable, that's just going to do the job, and then it doesn't matter? I mean, when I buy something and they say, would you like an extended warranty for that? I think to myself, well, why? Are you expecting after a year that it's going to conk out? And in many cases, I think they are. And you think, hang on, this extended warranty is it worth the paper it's printed on? It's just a way of making some extra money. After all, if enough things don't conk out after a year and nobody claims on the warranty, they're going to make an absolute fortune. But if the product is any good, surely it will last a lot longer than 365 days. But it does seem to be a bit of a gamble, these things. Oh well, fashions change. I'll buy a new one in a year's time. I'll probably want something else. But why have we come to that point where we just want instant gratification and we don't want things reliable to last a lot longer? What's changed? Why has it come about? That's what I'm fascinated to know. But more importantly, my main question today is, does it matter where something is made? Do you have an expectation, if something is made in this country, that it's going to be of that quality? Whether that means it's reliable, durable, or cheap, or whether it has something about it. Certainly, things like a Molten Mowbray pie has got to be made in Molten Mowbray, a pork pie, or champagne has got to come from the Champagne region of France. We have special powers that protect the names of things, so we expect that, which is why English sparkling wine can't be called champagne, although it may be a very similar product, but it's not identical because it's not made in the same place. Does it matter? Does it matter to you? I'd love to know. Leave your comments in the comments box and I'll find out. Thank you very much for watching these little videos. I hope you don't mind me posting them. I'm interested in asking the questions and getting your responses, so keep firing away. I'll try and get one out tomorrow if I can.